Can you hear me? Okay. And so Adela, what about you? Adela, how are you doing? Hmm. Um, all right, maybe Asen. Asen, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Nice. Okay. Asen, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And so Asen, what have you done today?
And today I watched a movie and I cried. Like,
Oh no.
so, but I'm okay. I think I'm having a problem, or are you having a problem with your connection? Can you hear me, guys?
Um, it might be. Yeah, it might be me. A little bit odd today. Um,
Oh, okay.
movie. Okay. And so what movie did you watch, Asen? What
Um,
movie?
I I watched Letters to Juliet, kind of
Okay.
romantic comedy, so I'm not sure that you're really interested in.
Okay, it sounds pretty emotional though, for sure.
Yes.
Okay. Um, and Oscar, welcome to class as well. Oscar, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Um, yeah, nice to see you again, Oscar. And Julia, are you there?
Yes, yes, I'm there. I'm here.
Nice. Awesome. Good. Um, and Julia, how are you doing today?
Thanks, and you?
I'm doing well,
Good.
thanks. Okay. And Adela, what about you? Welcome to class. Adela, how are you?
Fine, thanks. Thanks for asking.
Nice. Okay. And Indira, welcome to class. Indira, can you hear me? And Indira, your microphone is muted. Um, so you have to turn that. Yeah, there you go. Oh, so it's muted again. Um, so if you can unmute your microphone, there you go. And so how are you, Indira? Okay. So I can't hear you. You might have to leave class and come back. Leave and come back. So try leaving and coming back, and that should solve your speaking problems. But let's get started with today's class. So we're going to be talking about going to the beach. And let's have Vinicius. Can you read the title in the next couple of lines?
Sure. Going to the beach. Today we will learn vocabulary for going to the beach. Practice verb conjugations. Practice telling stories. Talk about things we like and dislike about the beach.
Perfect. Nice job. And let's go to this page. Vinicius, can you ask us the first question?
How often do you go to the beach?
Um, during the winter season, I don't go to beach, but in summer, we have a summer house, so we go there, and during the whole summer, I swim like as much as possible.
Okay. And I swim as much as I can in the summer, during the summer.
Yes, maybe whole summer I go
Swim as
to beach.
Okay, awesome. That's great. That must be really nice having a beach house. So like a summer house on the beach or a beach house. Really great.
Like summer house and a beach. Yes, definitely that one.
Yeah. So you can say a beach house, which is pretty common, or a summer
Um,
house on
Beach
the
house,
beach.
they're same, right?
Yeah, they would be the same.
Ya que está ahí, es posible.
Sorry, Oscar, what was that? Oscar? Okay. Zen, can you ask Oscar the next question?
Okay, what are some things you can do at the beach?
Yes, I go to the beach. I see only the sea. I don't like to swimming or the practice sport in a beach.
Okay. And so, yeah, you like to go to the sea, but you just like looking at the sea. You don't like swimming or doing beach sports. Okay. Um, okay, and Vinicius, again, you could try leaving class and coming back. Hold on, I'm going to try to stop the screen share and start it right back again. So see if that works. Can you see it now, Vinicius?
No, I can't.
Okay. And so try leaving class and coming right back. Try leaving and coming
Okay.
back.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and so Oscar, can you ask Julia? Oh, yeah, Oscar, can you ask Julia the last question?
Julia, why do you prefer to visit the ocean or lake on a river?
I prefer the ocean and the river
Ah, yeah. What do you say? What do you like the river?
because I can stay in.
Okay, Julia, because you can do what?
I can stay. I can swim more than in the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, nice, because I can swim more than in the ocean.
Thank you.
I prefer the ocean and rivers. We wouldn't say the river, we would say rivers. So the ocean is kind of all-encompassing as an idea. So the ocean pretty much encompasses all oceans. So I prefer the ocean and rivers. But that's good. And so why don't you like lakes? Why don't you like lakes, Julia?
Yes, I like.
Oh, okay. So you like lakes too?
Yes.
Good. Awesome. And Adela, what about you? What do you prefer?
I prefer the sea, the ocean, well, the Mediterranean Sea, because it's a very hot sea. Is good for me in the Mediterranean Sea.
Okay, nice. The
I
Mediterranean.
don't see the your presentation. I try to go out. No.
Okay, yeah, I think that would work maybe the
Actually, I
best.
can't
I'm
see
not
either right now.
really.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's completely gone.
I'm gonna try to leave and then come back. So I'll be okay. Vinicius, I think everybody's having a little bit of trouble seeing the slide, so I'm gonna leave and come back. So hold on one second, guys. I'll be. Hmm. Okay, I think that should work. And screen share. How about that? Does that work?
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Nice. Perfect. Sorry about the problems, and I'm glad that's fixed. Okay, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions? Okay, so no questions. Let's go on to the next page. And let's have Oscar. Can you read the title and the directions?
Vocabulary. Read the words and ask about words you don't know. Sand, sea, waves, tide, sunscreen.
Oh.
All,
I guess, yeah, keep going. Yeah, try to do all.
yes. Sunbathe, bikini, sandcastle, or flip-flops.
Nice. Maybe sandcastle.
Sandcastle.
Sandcastle. Sandcastle. One more time. Sandcastle.
Sandcastle.
Yeah. Sand. So we do emphasize the first syllable, so it's sandcastle. The D is almost silent, so it's kind of a swallowed sound, so sandcastle.
Yes, sandcastle.
Good, sandcastle. And flip-flops.
Flip-flops or flip-flops?
Flip-flops. Flip-flops.
Flip-flops.
Yeah, flip-flops. Good. I think you did a really good job with everything else, though. Does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
What is the tide?
Okay, the tide. So
Yes.
does anybody know what the tide is?
I don't know.
Okay. So the tide. Adela, what about you? What's the tide?
I don't remember.
Okay, and so maybe Ascend, do you have any ideas about what the tide is?
Actually, I know what is it, but it's really hard to explain it.
Okay, try.
Like, okay, so, you know, maybe I'm wrong, I'm not really sure, but because of, you know, sometimes when the moon is like full moon, so it's kind of it has a kind of effect on the sea, so, you know, it creates a wave, but it's not actually a real wave, it's kind of a tiny wave, but you can realize that sometimes, you know, the level of the water, it's changeable.
Okay.
Really hard.
I think you're really close. It's definitely the moon's influence on the ocean. Adela, it sounded like you had a revelation.
Yes, it's a different level in the day, no? About the coast, up and down, no? This is this movement.
Yeah.
It's about yes. It's about the moon. I think is have a relation, but I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. So it's the rising and falling of the ocean according to the moon and the rotation of the earth. So the moon's gravity pulls the tides out, and then the tides fall. So the tides rise and fall. We have high tide and low tide. And you get each one twice a day.
What is flip-flops?
We'd ask, what are flip-flops? What are?
What are flip-flops?
Okay, and who can explain what flip-flops are? What are flip-flops?
It's a kind of shoes that in use on the beach
yes.
or in Hawaii. Or, this is the sound, onomatopoeic sound, flip-flop.
Yeah.
When you walk, it's only in a two. No, is I don't can explain. is in a two. No, the I don't know, but is for the beach.
Yeah. Okay. So they're for the beach. They're definitely a type of sandal that you use, and the sound that they make is flip flop, flip flop. Exactly. So they're just a type of sandal, and they're called flip flops. And I can get a picture just in a second. Does anybody else have any other questions on this page? Any other questions? Okay. So let's get these. All right, picture. Those are flip flops, by the way. And so yeah, if there's no other questions,
Yes.
let's move on to the next page. And let's try this. And let's start with Vinicius. Can you read the title?
Fill in the blanks with the correct word.
Nice. Instead of saying correct, we sound more like correct. Can you repeat correct?
Correct.
Yeah, correct. That sounded good. And let's have, yeah, Vinicius, can you read the first two sentences as well? Sorry, Vinicius, can you read the first two sentences as well? And your microphone is muted.
I went to the beach with a group of friends the other day. We went to Camp Day.
Nice. Really good. And let's have Asen. Can you try the next line?
Okay. The playing the beautiful golden color and okay, the sand is a beautiful golden color and the sea is a deep green.
Good. Perfect job. And Oscar, what about the next one?
I'm very pale, so even so I wear I wear a sound to the wave. I don't know this. I have
Okay.
to use yes.
Okay, that I think is a little bit off. Julia, can you try that sentence as well?
I am very pale, so even to I wear a sunbait.
Not quite. So sunbathe is a verb.
Sunscreen.
That could work.
To sunbathe.
Yeah, to sunbathe.
I have to use lot of sunscreen to protect my skin. I wear a bikini. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. What's a bikini? Does anybody know what a bikini is?
Yes, is the word that I used to go to the sea.
Yeah. Okay. So definitely one of the things that you wear when you go swimming or you go to the ocean. One of the things that women wear, I guess. But nice. And so let's try the next one. Adela, can you try the next sentence?
I don't like to play in the sand because they are very powerful. But I love to make sandcastle in the sand.
Okay, I don't like to play in the sand because they are very powerful.
Sorry,
That's
waves to place in the waves.
Nice, good. Because they're very powerful. Perfect. That sounds awesome. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No, teacher.
Okay. Go
Yet,
on.
what is
Yes.
pale? Pale.
What is what?
Pale. P-A-L-A.
Pale, pale. Okay. And does anybody know what pale is? What's pale?
Without color in your skin.
Nice, yeah.
It's not brown.
Is red.
No, is white, red after a sunbathing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you get burnt after sunbathing, you have fair skin or light skin. Yeah, there's not much pigmentation. Exactly, that's good. And so actually, as well, Julia, can you repeat even though? Even though.
Even though.
Nice. Even. Okay, good. Any other questions here? Okay. Let's try one more of these, and let's have Vinicius. Can you read the title and try the first sentence? Okay, maybe Asen. Can you try? Can you read the title and try the first sentence, Asen?
Fill in the blank. I blank for the first time last week. The waves were small, but it was fun. For the first time, like I was sunbathing.
The waves were
No,
small, but it
no,
was fun.
Oh, I know, it was surf. It was surf, right? Like
Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
I surfed.
I was sorry, I couldn't quite hear you. It sounds like it's cutting out a little bit.
I was surfing, or I did surf. I'm not really sure which one.
Yeah, you could say I was surfing or I surfed. You could also use two verbs, and you could say I went surfing.
Oh, okay.
All those would be good, though. Nice. Really good job, Asen. Oscar, what about the second sentence?
On the beach, I feel asleep. I got a bad song. I go to relax on the beach. I fell asleep and got a bad sun.
Okay, close. We want to use the past progressive in this sentence. And maybe we can even say when. So, Oscar, which word would work? Which verb do we need to use? Oscar, are you there? Oscar, I can't hear you. I'm not sure if you're there or not. Okay, Yeah, again, Oscar, I still can't hear you. Mohammed, welcome to class. Mohammed, how are you doing?
Hi, teacher. Fine, thank you.
Hi. So, yeah, welcome to class, Mohammed. It's nice to meet you. And let's have Oscar. Are you there now? Are you back, Oscar?
Yes, teacher.
Nice. Okay.
I went to relax on the beach when I fell asleep and got a bad sunburn.
Not quite. So we'd want to use just one verb.
Yes.
So you could use the verb to relax, but we'd want to put it into the past progressive. So we're using the present progressive of relax.
Yes.
We'd say, I am relaxing.
I am relaxing, yes.
What's the past progressive?
I don't know.
So it's very similar to the present progressive. We just need to change one thing. So in the present, I am relaxing.
I am relaxed.
Not quite. I was relaxing.
I was relaxing. I was relaxing on the beach when I fell asleep and got a bad sunburn.
Good. I was. So remember, for the progressive, progressive. You were saying my Does anybody know this here? Other or maybe Adela. Adela, what verb? What's another verb that we could use?
In the what the third sentence or in same I don't
in the
have.
second sentence.
I relaxed.
So a different
on the
verb.
beach.
Not quite. So
sorry.
We wanted...
I was sunbathing on the beach.
Yeah. I was sunbathing. Good. Can you repeat sunbathing?
Sunbathing.
Good. Nice job. And this next one's a tricky one. Mohammed, can you try this next one?
What's doing you? What? There's what to do?
Okay, so we do use the verb to do, but we have to conjugate it. So into the present progressive.
Oh, the past and present.
No. Yeah, the present progressive.
What doing?
Close. So the second one is doing. What do we put here?
What do you doing?
Not quite. Does anybody know what verb we put here?
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? Don't be sorry. Can you read that whole sentence, Mohammed?
Yeah. What are you doing? Do you want to go the beach?
Yeah, do you want to go to? Can you repeat, do you want to go to the beach?
Do you want to go to the beach?
Good, nice job. And Julia, what about the next sentence?
My dog always rolls in the sand when we go to the beach.
Nice, exactly. And Adela, the next one?
Sunbathing is my favorite thing to do at the beach, even the water is cold.
Okay, so that could work. Sunbathing is my favorite thing to do at the beach, even if the water is cold. What's another verb that could work? That has to do with water.
Sorry. Sorry. Swimming is my favorite. Sorry. I think swimming, I say sunbathing. Sorry.
That's okay. Really great job with the gerund. So that's awesome that you did that. Perfect. And so, Vinicius, what about the next sentence?
This weekend, I was swimming at the beach, or I was relaxing at the beach with books and one wine.
Okay, this upcoming weekend. So this weekend that's gonna come. So it still hasn't happened yet. So what tense would we use here, Vinicius?
This upcoming weekend, I will go at the beach.
I will go at the beach. You could say I will go to the beach, but we wouldn't say I will go at the beach. So we need to choose one of these verbs.
Okay. This upcoming weekend, I will relax at the beach.
Nice, good. Yeah. And unwind. Can you repeat unwind?
Unwind.
Yeah, unwind. Unwind. And so, does anybody know what unwind means? What's it mean to unwind? Okay, I think, Adela, do you remember what it means to unwind?
I don't know because it's not wine, but
Yeah.
but I don't understand the concept.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, the idea of winding something up is to make it tighter. So when you wind something around something else, it's like coiling. So yeah, you can wind up a yo-yo, or you can wind up some electric coils. So that's what it means to wind up. So just turn something to make it tighter. And then so that's to wind up. To wind up. When we want to unwind, we loosen something. So this is talking about relaxing. So it's common to say unwind when you are talking about relaxing in English. So really to unwind is just to relax. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes, teacher. Could you say unwind or relaxing or have a low key?
Yeah, you could say I want to have a low-key weekend. Have a low-key weekend. But you'd have to use low-key as like an adjective to describe an event or a weekend or a certain time period. So a low-key something. I want to have a low-key day, a low-key vacation. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions here?
I have a question. When we say this upcoming weekend, so for example, if we say only this weekend, what would we mean it? Like last weekend or next weekend, or it can be
It
both of
depends.
them?
It could be either one.
So I
So,
can,
what did you do this weekend? Or what are you going to do this weekend? They both, one means this coming weekend, and one means the weekend that just passed.
okay.
Yeah,
I could
so,
use both of them.
yeah. So either could work. Yeah, it's a tricky thing, but good. Any other questions? Okay. And Andrew, welcome to class. It's nice to see you.
Hello, teacher. Glad to see you again.
Yeah, always a pleasure. Let's go to the next page. Let's come back to that, and let's try to tell a story. And let's start with Oscar. Can you read the title?
Tell a story. Tell a story about people going to the beach.
Good. Remember, tell a story. not a history. Tell a story.
Tell a story. Yeah, excuse me.
Okay, yeah, story. And let's start, yeah. Oscar, what are they, or who's going to the beach, Oscar? Who's going to go?
Who's gonna?
Yeah, who is going to the beach? Who is going to go?
The people is like they go to the beach, so they're relaxing.
Okay, so let's make a character. So try to make a character. Or a couple characters. So who? So if you're trying to tell a story, who is going to the beach?
Yes.
Okay, maybe let's have Mohammed. Who do you think is going to go to the beach?
Um, uh, um, who, he went, uh, my family to the beach.
Okay, so my family
Yeah,
is going to the beach. And we'd want to remember Mohammed's family. Okay, and that's good. Mohammed, can you ask Julia the next question?
okay. What do they want to do? Julia?
They want to go in the sea and swim.
Okay, they want to go in the sea and swim. Good. Okay, and Julia, can you ask Adela the next question?
Adela, what problem will they encounter?
When they arrive to the beach, the problem was about it's not possible to swim on the sea because there are a lot of fish, but problematic fish, no sharp, but problematic fish.
Okay.
And I don't know the name. I tried to search. Sorry.
Is it jellyfish?
Medusas, yes?
Yeah,
Jelly?
jellyfish.
Jelly. Ah, okay, jellyfish.
Okay. Nice. Jelly. There are a lot of jellyfish. That's good. When they arrived, so remember you'd want to put that either all in the present tense or all in the past tense. So you could say when they arrived to the beach, the problem is that there are a lot, or that they can't swim because there are a lot of jellyfish. Or you could put it all in the past, Adela. So just remember that.
Okay.
Okay. And Adela, can you ask Andrei the next question?
How will they solve the problem?
So they decide to use extremely protection swimming suit.
Okay. Swimsuits.
Swimsuit.
So they decide to use extremely protected swimsuits. Or you could say extremely protective. I think that sounds better. Extremely protective suits. Okay, nice. And Andrei, can you ask us the next question?
How will the story end?
Then they wore the extremely protective swimsuits, but then they realized that it was too hot to swim with those swimsuits. So they decided to go home again.
Suits, so they decided to go home again. That's good. Awesome. Really nice story, guys. Okay. And yeah, does anybody have any questions about anything on this page? Any questions or comments or things they'd like to talk about? Okay. Yeah, that was good. Really nice job. And Asen, can you ask Mohammed the first question?
Okay. Do you live near a beach? Would you prefer to live near a beach or near the mountains?
And Mohammed, can you answer?
Mohammed.
Mohammed, your microphone is off too. Sorry. Okay, Julio, what about you? Can you answer?
I'm sorry, teacher.
I
Okay.
don't.
Okay, let's go back. Mohammed, can you answer the question?
Do you live near? Can you repeat the question? What's your question? Do you live near a beach? Would you prefer to live near the beach or near the moment? Yeah, I like live in the beach. Now I live near in the beach. Now.
Okay. I like living near
Yeah.
the beach. Okay. So, yeah, right now I live near the beach and I like living near the beach.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Julio, what about you? Which would you prefer?
I don't live near the beach, and I prefer live near the mountains. Living near the mountains.
Okay, I prefer living near. Okay, awesome. Really good answer. And Julia, can you ask Andre the next question?
Andre, what is your favorite thing about the beach?
It's I would say that my favorite thing is water, warm water and sunny day every year, all around the year, and you know, a lot of waves, huge, enormous waves. It's possibility to have surfing all over the year, and to be tenant on the beach. You know, that's my point.
Okay, nice. So I would say that my favorite thing is warm water on sunny days all year long. I like when there are huge, enormous waves where you can surf all year long. So all year long is a really common way of saying, like, throughout the year. You could also say throughout the year. The entire year.
Throughout the year.
Yeah.
Throughout
I think all year long is good too. Yeah, but good. Awesome job. Okay.
Thank you, teacher.
And Andre, can you ask Adela the same question?
Adela, what is your least favorite thing about the beach?
My least favorite thing is the sand, I think. I like the stone, the beach with a little stone, because in the beach the sun is not possible to disappear to the towel, to the shoes. It's terrible.
Okay, so my least favorite thing is the sand.
Is the
or the sun?
No, the less to the sun. And my favorite thing is the wind, the sea wind in the on the day, because it's a wind that temperate the climate and is not very hot near the sea.
Nice. It cools the climate, and we'd call it a sea breeze. So those are called sea breezes. It's a really common expression in English, is the sea breeze. But good. So breeze is just a light wind.
Sea breeze. Okay. It's brisa, no? Okay.
Yeah,
breeze.
Exactly.
Yes. Okay.
And my least favorite thing is the sand. I like little stone beaches. You could call them pebble beaches. Are little stones. And yeah, so you don't lose your towel. Pebble.
Pebble is same the cartoon, no?
Yeah, like Pokemon Pebble. Yeah. Yep, exactly. But good. Okay. And let's go to the next page. And let's have Asen. Can you read the title and the comic?
Okay, comics, read and discuss. This is Dad's idea of taking us to the beach.
Good. Okay. And Asen, can you read the question, and anybody, can you answer? So this is open to anybody.
Okay, do you think this is funny? Why or why not? No, I don't think that it's not funny. Like, if I want to go a beach, so I wouldn't prefer that one, really. But it's not funny, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Okay, good. So it's not funny because you feel the boy's pain, maybe? So yeah, what happened, maybe? What happened in this comic, Asen?
I mean, it's not a beach already. So if my father said that I will take you to the beach, I expect that a real beach, so it wouldn't work really.
Yeah. Okay, good. Exactly. So maybe his dad said he'd take him to the beach, and he ended up making a sandbox and a little swimming pool just next to each other. So it's not quite the beach. Mohammed, when you were growing up, did something like this ever happen to you? Where, okay, so Mohammed has to go. What about you, Julia? When you were a child, did something like this ever happen to you?
No, when I was child, my father don't do this. Didn't do this.
Good correction too. My father didn't do this. Okay, Andre or Adela, what about the two of you? Does this ring true?
My father had usually picked cheapest way to he sent us on the countryside for through over the summer.
Okay, so he sent you to the countryside for the whole summer, just like the cheapest vacations.
Cheapest vacation, yeah.
Okay, good. That sounds pretty similar for sure. And what about you, Adela?
Yes, I agree. It's a cheaper thing to have a beach on the house. If don't have money, your dad to go to the beach, come back. No,
yeah.
Come here. Is a possibility to happy, no, to have the son very happy, very. It's good for the kid, I think. After years, it's possible they go, or he goes to the beach, discover the truth.
Yeah, one day. Yeah. I think he knows now. I think he's a little bit irritated. He said he knows what's happening. He knows that his dad is like pretending to take him to the beach. But yeah. Okay, I think that's good. And so, Adela, can you ask Asen this question, the second question?
It can be a lot of work to take children to the beach. Do you like, would you like taking children to the beach?
Oh, um, yes, I agree with that. It can be a lot of work with children, but if I have children, of course, probably, of course, I'm not really sure, but I would prefer to take them with me if I'm going to bed. So yes, yes, children and stuff, like.
Yeah. Okay, but good. So if you had the children, I think you'd probably take them to the beach with you. Nice, Julio. What about you?
Yes, I will take the children to the beach because they like so much.
Yeah, because children love the beach for sure. Okay, awesome. And so, does anybody have any questions on this page? Any questions here?
Written disco.
Okay. And so I think we've got this. And let's try this before we leave. Julia, can you read this first roll?
You want to go to the beach. It's a sunny day and you think everyone will be there. You are looking forward to getting ice cream, playing in the sun and other beach activities. Convince your friend to go with you.
Good. Can you repeat convince? Convince.
Convince.
Yeah, convince. And Andre, can you read the next roll?
You would prefer to go to the mountains. You don't like roads, you don't like getting sandy, and you sunburn easily. Try to convince your friend to go hike in the mountains.
Nice, okay. And so, Adela, what's the first thing you would say if you're person A? What would you say? What's one thing you'd say?
About to convince the other.
Yeah.
The possibility to go to the beach, to eat a paella, to walk in sunbathing, to sail, to practice a lot of sports. I think it's very good for the health, for healthy or for your health, because the vitamin is fundamental, is very important for the bones. A lot of things.
Okay, good. So maybe you could say like, we should do this because we can eat paella, we can walk, we can sunbathe and get vitamin D. Yeah, so just pretend if you're in that role. But that's good. Those are all great reasons. And Asen, if you were person B, what would you say to that?
Okay, actually, I'm totally person B in real life, so I don't like getting sweaty. So I would say, can you imagine that we're going to be like sticky and it's disgusting? So we should definitely go to mountains to hiking.
Nice and disgusting. So we should definitely go to the mountains. Okay, Julio, what would you say to that?
Yes, I like to go to the mountain because I don't like the crowds. The crowds.
Okay.
I hate the too much people.
Okay, I hate when there are too many people. So you'd agree. And Andre, what about you? How would you argue that if you were person A?
If I would be person A, yeah, person A, if if you want to have a great time, you should go to a beach. There are a lot of beautiful people, especially beautiful girls. You should have a possibility to surfing on the huge, enormous waves, and you'll be tanned. Your skins would have a beautiful color, and you'll be very healthy and strong. You have a strong and healthy body.
Nice. Healthy body. Good. Okay. Nice. Really good answers. And so, unfortunately, we're just out of time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up class? Any last questions? Okay. Okay, you guys did an awesome job in class today. It was nice having everybody in here, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon.
Thanks, Yusha. Bye.
Thank you, teacher.
Bye,
Thank
guys.
you.